How's everybody doing? This is your boy, dealing with that dump life, dump truck life. I'm sitting out here at the job site. We ain't doing nothing, on standby. My question is for everybody. A friend of mine hit me up yesterday was telling me about what's better, over the road or local. My opinion is to each his own. Me, when I got my license 10 years ago, I went over the road. I couldn't do it. Wasn't built for it. My grandpa was a long hauler. My dad was a long hauler. Because at that time when I got my license, I had my son, my youngest. I didn't want to miss my kids. That's the difference between me. So when people say they can't make no money going local, they lying. Now look at it. This is how I'm going to tell you why local is worth it if you get the right company. I started out in Coca-Cola. Started out at $20 an hour plus 25 cents per case. I brought home every bit of $1,200 every week from Coke. I know dudes that drive semis for a company. At a taxi don't bring home $1,200. But check the concept here. They ain't sleeping in their bed. Time away from home, dispatch sending them from here to there, barebacking, wherever. Going for a whole week. You only come home for like, what, a day and a half before you gotta be back in that truck, back on that road Sunday. So if you come in late Friday, you already missed Saturday, you're gonna try to sleep. Sunday, you want to be up to be at your truck probably about 12 o'clock that night for Monday. Me, get off at 5, sit at the table, eat, kick it with my kids, go to games on the weekend, and I made $1,200. So when people sit there and say, over the road is get your license, go over the road and it spares life. Yeah, you see the road, you see the towns, you see the places, but you don't see shit. But it's to each his own. If I was 20 in my 20s and had no kids, I would do over the road. Do it for 5 years. Save all the money, come back, and start a trucking company. If I knew what I knew now. Like right now, I've been in the dump truck industry that I wish I would have found 10 years ago, because I would have about 6, 7 trucks right now. Last 3 years, 4 years, I learned, found out the quarries, found out costs, found out this, that, now. So now I'm in the process of trying to buy my own. Eventually. And grind it out, hustle it out. Prepare. Because locally, in a dump truck, working for a company, you still make $1,000. It's $4,000 a month. Or more, if the taxes don't kill you. And I'm home every day. I might work 6 days a week because it's summertime, but then in the wintertime we slow down. So you gotta look at it. Over the road versus local. It's your decision. For me, over the road was not an option, because by not being raised by a dad, a father, not knowing my father, I had sons, 3 of them, and I wanted to raise them. Wanted to be at every football game, every event, love it. Got a son that's in college now for a ride at U of L. I got my other 2 sons going into high school. I got to see every step of it. That's the difference between over the road and local. But I don't knock nobody for going over the road. I give you balls up, traffic all day, driving competitively. Like me, I get to sit, chill for a sec, and then I got days when I run non-stop, and I love that too. Wheels keep turning, that's how we roll over here, because I'm a truck driver, not a steering wheel holder. So, for all you new drivers, get the experience, but eventually understand this market is so lock, stock, and barrel needing drivers. Start figuring out how to become your own boss. If I knew what I knew 10 years ago, I would have been my own boss today. That's why I'm working at 50 to be my own boss. I have other businesses, but I want to own my own. Always remember, own your own eventually. But don't break yourself. But if you want to be a lawn hauler, start looking up what type of equipment you need. You want to be a dump truck operator, track hoe operator, wherever. Start always putting it in the back of your mind. You have a CDL license. It's worth a lot. I tell them all the time, I could take my license, throw it outside, and I have a job by tomorrow. Understand your pride. If a company ain't treating you right, and be honest with yourself, is it treating me right to stay here to get abused when I can go up the street? So, on that note, it's my vlog for the day. And I don't know if people want to have that discussion. Leave your comments in the bottom. I like to give a shout out to driving with Tay, because I've been caught up on his videos and I see how he's starting out, just like being humble. Be humble. Because a lot of people can't do what we do. Because we have to deal with four-wheelers all day long, and we have to deal with attitudes. But at the end of the day, we want to make it home safe to our family. So like I said, subscribe to my channel. More to come. Thank you for your time. And if you look at this video, leave a comment, like, let me know if I'm on the right track. I mean, be passionate. Be grateful. And always remember, at the end of the day, you got to make this happen. You got to get this money. Peace.